Yes, my friends, it's that time of year once again. WWE 2K25 MyRise. I am your host, Attack Slug. Let's get into it.
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is gonna be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're gonna answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
Decision branches. Important decisions crucial to your MyRise are marked with that little branch icon and will change that story, including which content will be available later. Try playing MyRise Mutiny multiple times to experience different paths when having this icon to see different story content and I guess unlock different things most likely. I can't guarantee that I'm going to do that, but I am competing in that men's division.
This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as
the top star of another promotion, the Indies, if you will.
As the top star of another promotion. That's right. I think you know who I'm talking about. They could be the next AJ Styles, the next Jade Cargill, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have a rival promotion star going #1 overall.
Oh, I can't wait for draft night.
It's an invasion. It's ruthless aggression. Who is this masked man? Who could it be? After a coin toss, Raw won the right to the first pick in the draft. Rumors are swirling of who it could be. The craziest rumor is Attack Slug? What? Boy oh boy, that social media feed in these games. When you're in an ally storyline, check your DMs, yada yada yada. So Triple H, Lardon, CM Punk. Some of you need to stop listening to criticism from people you wouldn't ask advice from. Real glass, cry me a river. NXT, we got intergender NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, JC Jane and Lexis King defending against Shawn Spears and Psycho Sally. Okay. TBD in Vegas, sure. Mark for Life is still here. I am indeed a free agent. And in the DMs is, Miss Rose. We go way back. And the first person that you show me, the man I was desperately wanting to put through a table last year's game, is Troy Simpkin. Boy, I can't wait for this.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you too.
We are so excited for your arrival in WWE. And by the way, I've heard how things are handled where you're coming from, and this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Nothing but professionalism on this side of the fence.
Don't believe everything you read online, but that's good to know. So, what's the plan?
We want your impending debut at the draft to stay top secret. So to keep all the internet sleuths guessing, management thought it would be a good idea for you to compete for another promotion one last time. So, where do you want to go?
One more match. Let's head to Japan.
I wouldn't mind one more match over in Japan at PWJ. Can you make that happen?
Sure thing. Just don't get injured. And a win would be nice. We'd look like idiots if our big free agent lost before their debut.
Got it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
So that means, unlike previous year's games, you can choose the outfits you wear casually. Is that in the options menu, or is that somewhere else? Is it under appearance? If I were to copy into attire number 2, and then hit R3 to set it as my casual attire, and then re-edit this one to get rid of the jacket. That should do it. And now, wearing our fancy jacket casual attire, talking to Jade Cargill.
Hey! It's been a bit. How have you been?
Pretty good.
Busy. Good to see you again, Jade. You've been on one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
And so because I chose Outsider, is that why I'm talking to Jade right now? Interesting.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
They could have used all ego Ethan Page.
Maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
Really? Because I just saw you talking to a WWE producer. But if you don't want to say, I respect that.
That was a private conversation, Jade. Relax.
Thanks, Jade. See you soon. Maybe.
Take that red-eye flight and head to Japan. And of course I'm facing Chosen, of course. Wait, what? Now I don't know what to think. Of course, in theory, if you are leaving a rival promotion on your way out, you should be losing, because that's just good business. You put somebody over on your way out to make them look better, and then you debut somewhere and win that debut match, and that's just how things have historically worked over the course of wrestling history, but it's not a firm, all the time. Just what you should do is what's good business. Anyhow, if you're wondering why the mask this year, because it does take time to try to get the face stuff working, and I wanted to get up this video as soon as possible. So the shortcut there is just put on a mask, and then we'll hopefully fix it in this coming week and get the right face on there and hopefully not break things, but we'll see. Or perhaps I'll keep the mask. I don't know. We shall see. But there is a third-person camera now. There is a spectate camera here, so there's options here in the Tokyo Dome, the Japan Dome, if you will, with the boy Chosen. So camera options to change around and all of that goodness. Good to see Chosen out here still doing it in the land of the rising sun. But in the meanwhile, let's get to the action, sir. I've only changed my sig and finish thus far. Again, we're just trying to get this video out ASAP, so didn't spend too much time beyond the outfit and beyond the sig and finish and that whole thing. What a thing here in 2K25. So yes, definitely needs that full move set to be dealt with, but we'll get there when we get there. Codebreaker on Chosen. I should also change yonder difficulty. I've been playing it on Showcase to get through it on easy, so I gotta change that for these videos, playing it here on MyRise, because obviously easy here on MyRise gonna be too easy. Gonna be way too much of a cakewalk with these guys. And obviously Showcase having timed objectives is a whole different can of worms, if you will, and a 2 count. And yeah, gotta change the taunts, gotta change, the whole kit and caboodle, as they say. But that takes time, and I want to get a video for you guys ASAP on the weekend. because it's, you know, launch week, if you will, on a fine, what's today, Sunday? I'm already like, this is my third thing I filmed today, so, and not the last. If my voice goes, it goes. DDT to Chosen. What are my high-flying maneuvers? We're going to find out here. The dive, the pinfall, the rope break. He's holding him. 2. And a 2 count. Now, I will say, though, if you watch my first video on Showcase, the fact that even on easy, Hogan kicks out from 2 bonsai drops, that's a little bit insulting. But what do I know? What do I know here? Just making the brain scrambled of Chosen to make my debut on Monday Night Raw as that number 1 draft pick. But first, we need a SIG and a finish here. And I think if you watched before, you know what that finish is going to be. I'm out of stamina, so that's also a problem. Chosen, gonna fly? Wake up taunt from Chosen. What's he got, nerds? And he hit the neck breaker. Good for him. But no, I'm not wasting my meter on that. Sorry, Chosen. Sorry. So we do have a new SIG, which is this deal here. And flip him. And then Chosen. You should be familiar with that slug sploder. That's it. It's over. Stunned and done. A 1, a 2, a 3. Here is your winner. And leaving Japan victorious and heading towards his Raw draft debut.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Will they be the #1 pick?
Maybe, maybe not. Who could say? Could it be? It is! Attack Slug is here for the start of the hashtag WWE Draft on hashtag WWE Raw. Raw emoji. Don't miss this huge night. Okay, options. Back to normal, and perhaps even hard as the week wears on. Now then, Kathy Kelly in the back.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
I would say I am scheming and calculated.
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
I can see how that got you here. So then, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I could use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Where's Kayla? It's time to play the game.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
Wait, hold up. Do I get the point picture? Give me the point picture with Triple H. Okay, continue the story.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
Oh no!
What was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
Slapjack and T-Bar and Mitch and Mia Yim. Triple H suit, Nick Aldis suit bundle is funny. Also, they're very generous on the color of Triple H's beard, and as someone who has that issue as well, I get it, but that's just, you know, his beard is not that brown. I'm sorry, these days. Way more gray. Okay. The first overall draft pick goes to Raw. Lardon. You can't ignore it. The new era has begun. We are all looking into what happened as we take our talent safety seriously. Definitely not how we operate around here. Look, I've watched wrestling since the 90s. It totally is how you operate around here, Triple H. Come on now, don't lie to me. We have a handle though. So stay positive and focus on what's next. Or who's next? Tell me who next, Adam Pearce.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
I mean, you're sure they don't work here? Really?
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
Sloppy shop.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
Who cued the sound guy?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I'm not buying it. What if you're the mastermind, Adam Pearce?
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
It's funny that Adam Pearce's beard has more gray than Triple H. That's pretty good. Like, what? Oh, the voice of the voiceless is backstage here. The best in the world, CM Punk. And then Troy. I mean, look, the options you have here are really good, but Troy, what's up?
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Was it Randy Orton?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries.
I just wanted to put him through a table. They wouldn't let me.
I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Hooray.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
That's a really weird fourth wall thing, but okay.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
Rewards, wink, wink.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Hooray.
Can't wait.
Now, do I have a nickname? There was the Dark Horse, there was Buzz, there was the Lock. Anyhow, Mr. CM Punk, what's up?
Hey, you alright? I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
So it is totally supposed to be AEW. That's really good. Okay. I agree, CM Punk.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
You and your totally not a Pepsi tattoo on your shoulder. Tune in next week. The first overall pick makes their debut on Raw. Who is the local jobber?
And guys, do you believe in miracles? Guys?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck!
Good God, this superstar has a terrible gimmick.
Better than that lifeguard wrestler Byron once fought against.
Hey, you two may be joking around, but that guy was tough.
Adrian Buck. Unrelated to the Young Bucks. And I was just talking to one Bill Phil. Anyhow.
After rumors in an eventful draft, this man is ready to make his WWE debut.
So I don't have a nickname? I'm just this man? Okay.
And his opponent from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds, a Slugger!
This guy is no stranger to the squared circle, but there is something special about stepping into a WWE ring for the first time.
Definitely, Saxton. The attack at the draft was certainly a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this superstar the debut he deserves.
This man, this guy, this superstar. Adrian Buck, it is a one-way street. Look at the lights. Let's go. Welcome to the pain train in a world full of counterfeit bucks. I'm the real deal. Alright then, pinfall or submission. And yeah, I need obviously more high flyer business here as a lucha star with a mask and whatnot. It's my beardness, Mr. Buck. My beardness. Standing. Spanish fly. Referee, count it. 2. Not even a 2. That's okay. That's alright. We're fine, Buck. We do what we does here on this show. Tilt-a-whirl. Backbreaker. Don't go nowhere, because I don't know. Whoa there! Whoa there! Whoa there! I don't think so. No thank you. And no, I'm not going to waste meter on that this early on in the matchup. Double underhook. And I missed the... Alright, Ciampa, relax. I missed the triangle there, which it happens. Alright then, so that's fine. Look, I should not be struggling here. And there was no springboard move? Okay, I gotta get that in my arsenal. Some springboard business. We all know what we do with that, but... Shut up, Buck. It's gonna be alright. From the High Rent District... Big splash. Okay, so we are almost to a Sig, and Buck is going to stop right here. Kick, kick, kick. And maybe a combo, perhaps. Yeah, all right. Punch, and then signature. Got reversed. Of course it did. Because, hey, we're back on normal, so of course that's the case. When you have what you want to do to finish up your video for the day, and things don't quite happen. Code red. Foot in the ropes is fine. 1, 2, 3.
Resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
I was going to say Evil Uno, but you know.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we going to do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Forget about it. Is this about the draft and me being the top pick?
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
What is right in front of me?
What's been right in front of me?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking Mafia wannabe out of here!
Capiche? I meant what I said. Talent safety, a top priority. You will get your hands on him in a match. Then management will deal with him accordingly, and this will all be over. Much like today's video is over. So CM Punk, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you then. And I'm out.